What is up, console superstars, and how are you all doing today? I'm hoping you guys are all having, if not going to have, a satisfying day and night. And we are continuing the Subway Series against the New York Mets. We are at Citi Field. Matt Harvey, as you guys can see, is clearly on the mound. We have Jacoby Ellsbury on first base right now, so it's not Brett Gardner. Now let's see what A-Rod is going to be capable of doing. They're trying to pick off Jacoby Ellsbury right there, but he seems to get back on the base in time. And he's not even taking that big of a lead, in my opinion. He's just standing right there. Who knows? Maybe if he tries to steal, we'll do a hit and run. But it doesn't matter because A-Rod hits a line drive out to left field. But that ball is caught by the left fielder. And there are two gone in this inning. He says what's up to Jacoby Ellsbury right there. And Jacoby Ellsbury basically just tells A-Rod, I wish you would have drove me in, man. It would have been very special. And Jacoby Ellsbury is on first base again. So first this happens with Brett Gardner. And now Jacoby Ellsbury, A-Rod gets a four-seam fastball right down the middle of the plate. But he just swings very late on it and would have induced a fly ball considering how under the ball he was in terms of zone hitting. And once again, they're trying to pick off Jacoby Ellsbury at first base. 0-1 count. They're throwing another pickoff move to Jacoby Ellsbury. So they are trying to keep him close. They're not trying to get him to second base because they know basically the amount of damage that A-Rod is capable of doing with runners in scoring position. He gets another four-seam fastball right there, a little bit on the inside part of the plate, and he's just way too late. I don't know what A-Rod is expecting, basically. Is he expecting a changeup or something? He gets a curveball right there, and it's in the dirt, and the catcher manages to block the ball effectively and gun out A-Rod on first base. So that's a great job by Darno, and we head on now to the middle of the third inning, or the bottom half of the third, but we move on to the top of the fifth as A-Rod is hitting against Matt Harvey. The Yankees are up 4-3, so a great job by the Yankees so far. Matt Harvey is still pitching, and that was a slider at 89 miles per hour, and A-Rod was very late on fastballs, and now he's very early on sliders. Like, A-Rod just can't seem to pick it up, in my opinion. He gets another slider right there. This time it's a little bit too outside, so he's not really chasing. It's a 1-1 count. 61 pitches so far by Matt Harvey. The pitch comes, and it's a changeup, which looked like a fastball to me. And A-Rod is once again just way too early. So right now, the pitches, the change of speeds, everything is just messing around with A-Rod. He gets a four-seam fastball that he does connect on, but this time he's late on it. So he should have probably been a little bit early for that. Should have swung like it was a changeup and probably would have made good contact. He throws him an outside slider, which A-Rod has been known to chase, but this time he does not chase it at all. It's a 2-2 count right now. The pitch comes to Alex Rodriguez. It's a four-seam fastball again, which he swings late on once again, inducing a fly ball into foul territory. The 2-2 count comes to A-Rod. The pitch, and it's a grounder to the shortstop. It's Rubel Cabrera, and he's able to make the play without a problem. So now we head on to the top of the 8th inning. A new pitcher came in to pitch for the New York Mets. 4-3 ball game. The Yankees are up. A-Rod gets a slider, I want to say, but it's an easy ground ball for Asdrubal Cabrera once again, and A-Rod is retired to lead off the inning. We are heading now to the top of the 10th, so another extra inning game for the New York Yankees. This time, A-Rod has a runner in scoring position, and he definitely has an opportunity to drive him in right now. 21 pitches so far by the pitcher who is on the mound. I believe that is Familia, actually. A-Rod gets a slider, I want to say, or a changeup. He has a good swing on it. Unfortunately, he was just on top of the ball and induces a foul tip ball that chops at home plate. He then chases a curveball or a slider or maybe even a fastball way outside of the strike zone. It was a slider, actually, way outside of the strike zone. It went to the backstop, past the catcher. 0-2 count. A-Rod has to do something right here. He gets a fastball, which he lines out to the right fielder, Curtis Granderson, or is that actually Juan Lagares? That actually looked like Juan Lagares, in my opinion. So we head on now to the top of the 13th, where the game is still tied 4-4. The pitch comes to A-Rod as this is a new reliever once again. It's a curveball, a little bit too inside, 77 miles per hour, so not heat if you ask me. And A-Rod gets a fastball. He drills that ball deep, high, into the wall or into the fans as it goes into the stands. and it's a foul ball. 1-1 count to A-Rod. The pitch comes, and it's a high forcing fastball, which he does end up chasing to basically dig himself in the hole. 1-2 count to A-Rod. The pitch comes, and it's a curveball, which he does not chase this time. So 2-2 count now to Alex Rodriguez. The pitch comes, and it's a curveball, 77 miles per hour. Full count now to A-Rod. Opportunity to be walked from a 1-2 count. We will definitely take that as a Yankee. The pitch comes, it's a curveball, which he catches hanging. He drills that ball deep on the warning track, on the track, but the left fielder is actually there to make the play. So unfortunately, A-Rod, not much to do right there. Caught a very nice curveball. Definitely had the distance if we were playing in Yankee Stadium. Lagares is now hitting, or maybe that was d'Arnaud. I didn't really get a good look at it, considering it was a 34 speed. I want to say it was d'Arnaud, and he hits a ground ball to Alex Rodriguez. And now A-Rod is 0 for 6, heading into the top of the 16th inning. My oh my, is this a Subway Series right now. The pitch comes to A-Rod. It's a fastball, which he hits a ground ball down the third base line for a single. He looks to be willing to take two, but he decides to actually just hold it off on first base. Smart decision by A-Rod. Blevins is on the mound for the New York Mets, and now A-Rod has a 7-game hitting streak. So 2-2 count now for Brian McCann, I believe, even though I'm not too sure. A-Rod is deciding to steal, which actually pays off. He's thinking about going to third. They actually pick him off at second base, and he is out, or he is actually safe. He's trying to go back. He is cut, or not caught in the rundown, and he's actually going to be gunned out at third. So a stupid decision by A-Rod, and this will cost the Yankees the game. If you guys like the episode, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And as always, guys, have a great day and night. Stay positive, keep on grinding, keep on smiling, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, console superstars.
Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.